Greetings, Royal Queens and Kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and we are back with another live exclusive. Listen here, I've been putting this out for a few days now, but we are back. Listen here, we are back and back on track. Yes, we are, as a matter of fact. Let me go ahead and, y'all, when I tell y'all it's been so busy around here, when I tell y'all that it's been so many transitions and oh, it's been a lot, but we're not gonna complain. I actually y'all caught me in the middle of doing something, so give me 1 second. You all please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, to the video. Let me know that you are here. If you all are watching the Married to Medicine Girls, let me know in the chat as well. Dr. Heavenly is up on the chopping block, honey, and she wants some sympathy, child, from the community. And then, of course, you got Funky Dineva out here, and we're going to get on him in a minute. Yes, is a live. Tulsa, yes, this is live. We is live. We are live right now, Miss Ariel Summers. Today is Tuesday, March the 4th, and it's 4:54 p.m. 2025. Whoop, whoop. Okay, yes. Listen here. Miss Ariel Summers says, girl, are we live? Miss Ariel Miss Ariel Summers says, are we live? Listen here, Miss Ariel Summers. I know why you listen. I'm not gonna I know why Miss Ariel Summers has said that because baby, I have been putting this show off for a while. Honey, I have been putting this show off for a minute. I'm like, okay, hold on. I'll be back. Give me 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. I got to look, I got some things to figure out over here. Give me 1 second. All right. Now, what is going on? Okay, cool. So, Miss Ariel Summers was on her, she was ready to talk about this. Long story short. But before we talk about it, I need you to do this for me.
Right over that hole. Put your mouth there.
I don't understand.
You don't have to understand. What if your healing depends on you speaking into that hole? What if? What if it's just that simple? What if you don't have to hurt? What if you don't have to understand? What if you don't have to like it? What if you don't have to feel it? What if all you have to do is speak it into that hole? Would you be willing to do that? Do it.
All right, and we are back. So listen here. Before we get up into it, y'all, I want to get into this. What is her name? What is her name? So Dr. Heavenly, she's messy, but Quad, she doesn't have clean hands either. And this was my biggest gripe with the show is Quad has divorced Dr. G, and it seems like she does not want to leave it alone. She does not want to leave Dr. G alone. Is like she can't move on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm over here getting my affairs in order. Look, I'm over here in everybody else's business. I'm over here communicating with my representation. Hold on. Actually, I could put on some music. Y'all give me a second. Just hit the like button. I'm sending out a text, so just bear with me. It's the queen is multitasking. Give me 1 second. All right, and we are back. You said I haven't seen Married to Medicine in years. Well, listen here, child, Married to Medicine is everything. I watch it here and there. Well, actually, let me stop lying. The last episode that I watched was when Miss Chalet had showed up on the scene as Beyonce Cowboy Carter, right? Um, but with this group of ladies, I don't know. I guess I'm still feeling a certain type of way because this is Mariah Huck's television show, and just the way that the game players kind of did her, and just ugh, and it doesn't bother me that Karma is now knocking at their door. Okay, Karma still had their address. Even though they've moved, Karma was still there. And I think it's so pathetic of Quad to want to still be around her ex husband. I think it's very cringe. And I feel like Quad needs to go to therapy. Quad has some unresolved issues. She has man issues. She has some insecurity issues. And I think that it's even with her getting with King is not going to make her happy. And as you can see, like she's gotten with King, she's in a whole relationship with him, and she's wanting to plan her ex-husband's baby shower. Y'all don't find that cringe? So now it's starting to make me believe, okay, so now you want to be the sister wife, now you want to be the godmom. Like, why can't she just be divorced, move on, let this man enjoy his marriage in chaos? Okay? Let this man enjoy his marriage in chaos, because the reason why I say it's chaos is because it's a lot going on. It seems like a lot of these individuals need some therapy. Left Stone Gold is in the building, says Tulsa, and put a heart. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? We here. Yes, we are. Yes. Uh-huh. So when you talk about Quad, I feel like Quad needs to pack up. Quad needs to take her new man, and she needs to skedaddle. Move on. To be honest, I don't want Quad to be there. And Quad shouldn't want to be there either, because remember when Quad was down on that trip, uh, and they got her way out there, and they was like, well, we don't want you to be here. You can go home. And Dr. Who was it? Simone? Simone actually delivered the message. Like, Simone is so two-faced with her buck teeth. Okay. Simone, I love you, but you can be shady sometimes. You can be very shady. And Simone, your man, like, I don't even understand. This is my thing. Like, Simone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Simone. First of all, you have more things to do, um to be teaching your kids, your sons, how to clean. Or actually, that's your husband's job. You know, this is my thing. They have all this money, but these people lack common sense. When you say people lacking common sense, I mean, give it up for Dr. Heavenly. This woman talks out her rear end. She just says things for shock value, and it's been going good for her because she's had people over here saying, "Girl, you did that." But no, she did the wrong thing, right? You're out here, you didn't set up here and talked about Contessa's unalive mama. Like, how low can you go? Like, seriously, how low can you go? You sitting up here talking about a woman's unalive mother, then you talking stuff, you can't bag it up, you running from fights. Like, girl, move it. Bring somebody in the ring that can really um stand on business. Dr. Heavenly does not stand on business. And see, she's got these YouTubers out here that she's doing dental work for. Uh-huh. Get into it. She's got YouTubers out here that she does dental work for. that are praising his behavior. Dr. Heavenly, I could like you, I could love you, you a sister, whatever, whatever. But sister, when you've been out of line and you're out of order, I can say, hey, you're out of order. And woman to woman, I don't need to have a reason to say that you are out of order. Because the reason why I'm gonna call it out is because it is already being talked about. So when I bring it to you, it's nothing new. Let's stop playing these little mind games. Let's stop playing the mind games. Ariel Summer says, I had reservations because to me, doctors, professionals shouldn't act that way. Phaedra is nasty and always will be a nasty. Ooh. Well, listen here. You know what? When we talk about professions and we talk about Phaedra's an attorney, Phaedra's gonna stick it to you. You know, that's her lane. Is to read a girl. Is to get facts on a girl. What does an attorney do? If you're not hiring an attorney to work on your behalf to get all of the stuff, all of the I mean everything, honey. When she was on the show, honey, she could call all the girls out because what? She did her what? Research. Uh, Phaedra knows how to play the game. And that's why Phaedra is returning back to Real Housewives of Atlanta for Sweet 16. Okay. And who's over there thinking and hoping that they have a job? Dr. Heavenly. Quad. Hmm. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. When we want to talk about nasty, let me ask you this, Mr. Ariel Summers. Would you like for your husband's ex-wife to throw your baby shower? Huh? Would you like for your husband's ex-wife to show up at your bachelorette party? We got to ask these questions. We got to ask these questions. Yes? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We have to ask these questions because this is what Quad did. She was a nasty, vile gutter snipe, straight up out the hood. Let's go ahead and thank Love Stone for the generous donation. And thank you so much for helping us reach our goal. We're going to go on a quick commercial break, a word from Whitney Houston, and we'll be right back. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. And shout out to the quarterback of the Midwest. We've met our goals. Goals. There it goes. Thank you for helping us reach our goals. All right. Lovestone Gold is our channel sponsor. Thank you for helping us reach our goals. Ariel Summer says, I don't want an attorney slash mortician. Oh, listen here. Listen here, baby. That could be a package deal, baby. Oh, that could be a package deal, but see, I'm all about the business side, you know? Listen here, we got an attorney, reality star, mortician, honey. She could read you and bury you and bring you back to life. Oh, come on now. Because let's be honest, Phaedra did wake that show up, honey, with the antics and oh yeah, I get it. Uh What is HTTN? Quad dirty, nasty, faux? That's why I said professionals. Oh, well, yeah. But look, when I look at Phaedra's, oh, see, when I looked at Phaedra's, I didn't count the mortician. Okay, 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 okay. I got you. I didn't get this part. See, I was on the attorney part. I didn't get the mortician, so the mortician didn't ring up in my head. Period. Now listen, Miss Ariel Summers, listen. She could debate, and her debates are very valid. That was a very valid point because I was thinking about the attorney side. I wasn't thinking about the mortician side. I get what you're saying. All right. So, who else is we got Sweetie. Okay, so let's get so we're still on quad, right? But Sweetie is, I mean, when we talk about professionals, she works for the government, right? No, no, no. Yeah, she was in the Air Force or something like that. So she's professional too, but I want to say she tried to keep herself together, right? And I think that she was actually genuinely coming out here saying, I'm gonna give the best that I can give. Oh, let me tell. Uh, stop at post office. Yes. Okay. So let's get into this. So yeah, Sweet Tea. So Sweet Tea's on the show. Dr. Heavenly, like I was saying, like when you play dirty, you never win. You went after that young woman and you decided to try to out her or put her business and stuff out like that. But then now they're saying that your husband allegedly has outside children and stuff like that. Um, so you just got to be careful of how you go at the peoples. You got to be careful how you go at the peoples. And as many friends as Dr. Heavenly has, I'm not giving her a pass. I'm not giving her a pass because when she's in these circles and she's with these same people that are saying, oh, I don't see a problem with it. This is how she talks to them. I teach people how to treat me, right? If you're in my friend circle, you are not about to be with that rhetoric around me. No, because no, ma'am. And now it's one thing if we're on a show, it's one thing if we're on social media and we're giving content and we're in a certain sector where that's what they do over there, right? This is the objective. This is what they do over there. And this is. But when you talk about moving it out and putting it in spaces where it's not tolerated, you have a problem with that. If that's how you want to roll and those are your beliefs, I can't tell you how to believe. I can't tell you how to feel. But you just won't be, what I'm saying? Like, I just know what category you're coming from, right? So let's get into Phaedra Parks. Miss Phaedra Parks is all about that bag, baby. When I tell you mother is about that bag, I'm not mad at it. Baby, get the bag. Chase the bag. And girl, listen here. Speaking of Real Housewives of Atlanta, because Phaedra is going back, I have to cover this. Like, I'm sorry. Housewives, oh my God. So, like, when it comes to like these panels and YouTube and stuff, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, oh my God, that's the baby right there. I mean, oh my God. Aroa is everything. When you talk about Deshaun, when you talk about Lisa Wu, when you talk about, oh my God, who else? Who else? Who else? Nene, when you talk about, oh no, Portia wasn't on that season, was she? I'm not sure. But you had Cynthia. Who else was on there? I'm talking about the main ladies. I mean, when you got the, it's like Mimi is like, the auntie or the friend or the lady in the community that's an ally, whatever the case may be. I don't know. I like those ladies. Like when it was on there, it was big homes. I mean, mansions. I mean, the rich, wealthy black people. Oh, baby. Oh, I am so happy. And I want to say this. If y'all have never seen me more dedicated, I'm dedicated to the Real Housewives of Atlanta this season. When you talk about the beautiful black women, baby, we got Shamia Morton on there. Hold on, did y'all not hear me? We got Shamia Morton on there. We got Portia on there. And who else do we have on there? We got who are the other ladies that I know? Portia, Shamia. And Kenya, she messed it up. I'm still rooting for her though. She made a mistake. Ain't judging her. I ask for forgiveness on a daily, right? So I feel like we all can be forgiven. Yes. Nene. Bloop. Okay. Yes, that's my girl. And listen, hold on, let me go back right here. Nene is this is the reason why I love Nene. Not only because she's a Sag sister like myself, but because or Nicki Minaj or the greats, okay? Because y'all know I have two birthdays. I have a birthday in July. I'm a Cancer and I'm also a Sagittarius. Get into it. Heavy on the Sag, heavy on the Cancer. But Nene is a girl's girl. Nene is a straight up like um we don't necessarily always have to agree on things. We don't always, I mean, we may not even care for each other, but when it comes to the truth, and if it comes to an opportunity, we're never going to shade you, right? We might have our little feelings about, such and such, but when it comes to like, oh, girl, you did that. Girl, you did that. By me giving you your props or saying, girl, you deserve that. Or girl, they placed Shamia right on the show because she deserves it, right? It doesn't take away from the other girls and history and oh my goodness the shade, the fun, the oh my goodness, the just the everything. I don't even see. I get caught up. It's like everything. This show was everything to me. You had uh the reality shows family, and when I say the family, it was like Greg Leach. He was like Rowdy Starr's dad, and him and Nene. How they met. They had their ups and downs. It kind of like who was that? That I'm trying to think. I know it was Nene that had got remarried to her husband on reality TV, but even with that, even when there were talks about Nene and Greg, separating or things like that, they brought it back together. One thing I can say is this woman didn't lose her husband or her marriage. She didn't lose her husband or her marriage to reality TV. But when you talk about this franchise, a lot of them have. So we got to give credit where credit is due. When you talk about I'm gonna stick beside him. This is my man. These are my vows. This is what I stuck to. And even though if we have to, step back and get back up in there, and for richer and richer, ain't no poorer poorer. And those were my vows for richer and richer. Okay. Do y'all not know who the Statue of Liberty is? Do y'all not know that the Statue of Liberty is copper, not green? Oh, come on, somebody. And did we get some green in the building? Shout out to Miss KCMO for that $4.99. How you doing? Listen here, Miss Whitney Houston, please thank her. And we'll be right back after this. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. All right, and we are back. We have a second channel sponsor, Miss KCMO. Shout out to you and shout out to Love Stone Gold for the donations. All right, elections have consequences. Oh, I love that name. Dr. Heavenly will be back. There will not be a Married to Medicine show without Dr. Heavenly. You know what? I get it. I get it. I get it. But I want these girls to really gear it up on her, like they geared it up on a quad, because I feel like everybody needs to be a fair and equal opportunity. And like I said, I don't dislike Quad. I'm just giving my observation on the show and what I love all these ladies, right? And I'm so glad that they're out here getting their bag. But what I'm saying is they need to make a stop by the therapist's office as well. I get that you can read. Ask Kenya Moore. Hello, you can read and you know still stay in the guidelines. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like with Dr. Heavenly, like with all her gay friends and her homeboys, like I just, I don't know why nobody pull her to the side and say, "Hey, girlfriend," like, "Hey, girlfriend, hey, girlfriend." Like, no, this is not it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know it's like DEI? You not only have LGBT people, you have Black people, Black women that are affected with this. And then when you talk about, and see, Ariel Summer, I got to go back to your situation. When you said you had reservations to me because doctors and professionals and stuff like that, Dr. Heavenly, no, Dr. Jackie. It was Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie made some disparaging comments about, oh yeah, Black women, they would just, do this, do such and such, to get a time off. I thought that was very disrespectful, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. It was like I was side eyeing Miss Dr. Jackie for a while. Hey, Chris Maxwell, happy birthday! March birthdays. If you have a birthday in March, please drop down. Let us know that it's your birthday. Let's give some attention to Chris Maxwell. Chris Maxwell, I definitely want to say happy birthday to you. And I want to say thank you for always supporting the Queen Tulsa show and always showing up not only for yourself, but for the Royals. And sounding off, I pray that this season, this chapter, is everything that you dreamed and wished for. And this season gives you everything that you deserve, times four, times four, with protection going along with that. And so happy birthday to you, Chris Maxwell. We really appreciate you. Yes. All right, so let's go ahead and get on over here to another man that, we all like. And child, honey, Andy is a lot of fun. As you know, over the years, honey, we got to see how he allegedly parties. Mhm. And his type. Honey, he's no stranger to a lap dance. Oh, yes. From a Black man. Okay, get into it. But anywho, Andy, the people were saying, well, Andy is gay. And, Andy's not a real man. Andy's not a real man. Whew. Phaedra went online. She went to, oh, I didn't mean this. I want to apologize. I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm just saying, like Phaedra. I mean, Dr. Heavenly. I mean, her son that was on the episode on the season, he seems like he got a little sugar in his tank. And this is my thing. I'm so disappointed in Dr. Heavenly because Dr. Heavenly, it starts in the house. That rhetoric and stuff, it starts in the house. And so I did see the pushback of your son when y'all were working together. Uh huh. When y'all were working together. Yeah, you were trying to tell him, the right things to do, but I think that you should have prepped him. See, you got your nose in everybody else's business and you're missing informing your practice. Okay. Your son is working at practice. He get in there, jig or jab somebody the wrong way. I hope y'all got some insurance. So I don't know how Andy is going to receive all of this. I mean, just on these Bravo franchises, you got Real Housewives of Potomac. Mia, she didn't walk off. And actually, oh, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save Real Housewives of Potomac just for themselves, y'all. When I tell y'all I was over here hibernating, watching the episodes, and saying, nope, this is not the time because I don't want to never. Well, I don't want to go on live and just have all my feelings brewing. I need time to think things through. I still love these ladies at the end of the day. I just didn't like some of their actions, right? And like I said, we're all out here, repenting and asking for forgiveness on the daily, right? So yeah. And oh, Miss KCMO, thank you so much. This was your first super chat on this live stream. And let me give you some praise too. Love Stone Gold for sending a super sticker on this live stream as well. Okay. Tear the club up. Tear the club up. Y'all tearing these super chats up, super stickers up. Thank you so much. Really feels good to be supported. Now listen here. I think I wanted to cover this because I just wanted to kind of keep them in the show together. I don't want to mix Quad's friend being SA. Um, I want to keep that separate because it's like there's gonna be like a whole nother pressure situation for me, and it's gonna be layers, and I don't want to tie all this into that. I've got Miss Dr. Heavenly over here. She's already battling the LGBTQIA plus community and everybody else, and she's fitting for her job. So I don't want to add the pressure to her. Shout out to Phaedra for getting on back to where the money resides, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Mhm. And shout out to Quad. Quad, I'm proud that you got your new man, your new young man, but I want both of y'all to go and run and get into therapy. Sweet Pea, I'm so excited for you. Finding you a man, or he found you on the internet. And thank you for your service. However, we will bring this live to a close. But before we do,
Your mouth right over that hole. Put your mouth there.
I don't understand.
You don't have to understand. What if your healing depends on you speaking into that hole? What if? What if it's just that simple? What if you don't have to hurt? What if you don't have to understand? What if you don't have to like it? What if you don't have to feel it? What if all